Hello guys, this is Sandra here. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. It's lovely to have you here, and I hope you're gonna enjoy your time. For some reason I'm running out of air. Good start, Sandra. Good start. So today is another project pen update, and I don't know what's happening. I'm feeling a bit hyped. I wonder if my painkiller somehow connected with my coffee in my stomach. I don't know, but anyway, it's another project pen update, and I am a little bit late, but it's my Partners in Cream project pen update. I'm not too sure now which update it is, but I'm basically one update behind everyone because I started a little bit later than everyone else. And this is a project pen. I told you, I'm in some type of mood. It's a project pen that was started by Steph and Darlene, so both of their links and also the group playlist and every info regarding this project pen will be in the down bar below. And that's it. Without further ado, we're gonna hop into the update. If you like these type of videos, mixed in with some other beauty content, please consider subscribing. It would mean so much to me. But for now, yeah, let's go. Oh no, one more thing. Sandra, get it together. If you like this look, I have a video coming up soon where I unearth some old cold products, some products that everyone used to talk about, the old viral products, some crowd pleasers, that kind of thing. So if you want to see me create this look and just talk about some really nice nostalgic makeup items, keep your eyes peeled. It's coming, but yeah, let's go. I'm done rambling. I'm done. So the first product that you've seen me now working for, God, I think a year and a half at least, is my Becca Champagne Pop Liquid Highlighter. And I'm sad to say I cannot make a new mark on this. I don't know what's happening, but I sort of forgot using it. Also, I want to say quickly, I've been on holiday this month, or like this past month for like a week. So this is one of those products that I didn't take with me just because I know that the packaging is not exactly like the most shatterproof, and I didn't want this to break. So this is a product that did not travel with me. And then once I came back, I just sort of forgot using it up until like 2 days ago. So I made sure I reached for it in the past 2 days, but unfortunately it means that I couldn't really make a new mark on this. Now I applied this today on top of my makeup, and I have to say it blended in really nicely. I just took a beauty blender, applied it on top, and it gave an extra little bit of a glow, which if you've been here before, you will know I love a bit of glow. But unfortunately on this product I could not make a new mark, but if you look at where we've been in previous updates, this product has seen definitely some love. So, you know, I know that if I step up my game, I can definitely finish this within like 2 months or so. So I'm not too worried, but I just need to make sure I remember using it and not keep it in the back of my makeup table. So I need to make sure I bring this beauty out, and then hopefully I can show you some really nice progress next month. Another product that you've seen me working on, God, for ages. Oh, here's the cat. Hey, Wills. So another product that I've been working on for ages is this Tom Ford cream blush in the shade Pink Sand. And now this one I used tons. Can you see it though? No, I don't know what's happening. I have no idea. But lately you can never really see progress compared to like the previous updates pictures, which is always here on the screen, so you can compare it. And I mean, it looks like I only have the smallest sliver left, which is true. But no matter how much I use it lately, it just seems like there's just barely any update, and I think it's because there's so little left. So how I used it lately is that I took my either foundation brush, or most often I took like a wet or like a damp beauty blender, dabbed it in there, and then dabbed it on my cheekbone, and it just gives a really beautiful glowy but yet subtle blush. And then I like to apply generally a powder one. Sorry, I had a bit of hair stuck in my lip gloss. But that's how I generally applied it. I use it with a beauty blender and then applied a powder on top of it just to make it a bit more intense, but also because you use the cream, then the powder blush, oh my god, I cannot talk, just has a nice base to stick to. So that's how I use it. I think maybe you can see a little bit of an update, but maybe what I can try to do is just to use like the bottom half first so you can see how I'm moving in, because I feel like if I go this way it's just harder to see because it's, I don't know, but I swear I use this. Now for a more exciting update that you can actually follow, let's move on to the Catrice One Drop Coverage Concealer. Oh, the cat is so cute. Oh my god. Oh, Willow. Sorry, I'm being distracted by the super cute cat. She's patiently waiting for me. But this next product is the Catrice One Drop Coverage Weightless Concealer. And I really like this. Now, I feel like as an eyeshadow primer it doesn't fully work. It's not fully long lasting, but it's a really nice concealer. I used it in the past as a foundation as well, and not this month though. But finally the bottle settled so I could draw a new mark, and look at that! I would call that quite amazing progress. I mean, I don't know what you call it, but that's what I call it. And I feel like I can actually finish this by the end of the year. Now, obviously, we'll have to see. I had Famous Last Words before, but I have quite a big collection stash, so it would be nice to get something out, even though I really enjoy this. The cat is so cute, I'm sorry. But I really enjoy this concealer. It's quite a nice, like, medium to full coverage. It definitely can go up to full coverage. And it doesn't look cakey, it looks nice and smooth, so I actually really enjoy this. I used the foundation in this range before as well, and I enjoy both products, so I think it's definitely one to pick up if you have Catrice around where you live. I know that they have like this new foundation that everyone talks about. I haven't tried that one yet, but this concealer is definitely up to par with the foundation. It's super nice, and I feel like there's a lot in there as well. I mean, some concealers, like the Tarte one, has like 10 mils in them. This one has 7, so it's a little bit less. But it's a super nice concealer. Now, it will be interesting how I get the bottom of the product out, just because it comes with a little dropper, so I don't know how hard it's gonna get once it's a bit more empty. But at the moment, it works perfectly, and half of the time I don't even bother with the dropper. I just pull it out and then put it on my skin like I would do with the wand, because it's just quicker. So maybe that will be the way to go. We'll see. But at least that's one product where you would definitely see the progress, which is always nice. Now, to keep on that high note, this is the Nars Gold Digger Lip Gloss that you've seen me trying to pen, whoa, for ages. And while the bottle didn't necessarily get more see-through, we're gonna call this done. Just because half of the time now there's nothing coming out of the wand. It doesn't even have a wand, it has like a little brush at the end, which is really bizarre to me. But also half of the time there's like not enough product coming out of the little bristles, and then I have to like swipe it around, and then there's just barely anything coming out, and then if anything comes out it's just a bit gloopy. So we finally finished it. Oh my god, it took so long. But we're finally there, so that means that this update we can finally roll something new in, which is super exciting. And that means that there's one less lip product to work on, because let me tell you, when you still have to wear a mask every single day, penning lip products is not a good idea, and I don't even know why I did that. Now, last year I was furloughed for most of the year, so I was still wearing my lip products every time I was, you know, playing with makeup or filming a video or whatever. But this year I just found it really hard because I went back to work. Well, we only went back to work in April, but you know, as soon as we returned to work, you know, on public transport, at work, you have to wear the mask. So yeah, I'm not working from home, and you just don't wear lip products because it's gonna end up all on your mask and it's gonna smear on your face, and then, you know, there's no point. So I'm glad to finish one lip product, and we're gonna roll on something else at the end of the video, but now we're gonna move on the last 2 products. So just to end on a high, I'm gonna get the product out of the way first that has no visible progress. Oh my god, there's a fly, can you hear it? If you can, I'm so sorry. But This is the Essie Apricot Cuticle Oil, and I managed to draw like the tiniest line last update. This update, not happening. One, I forgot this, I forgot about it even though I took it on holiday with me. Two, it's a product that is, you only need the most minuscule amount at a time. So this month was clearly not it. So we'll have to see maybe next month. So we'll have to see where we get with this next month, but I already realized my error last month rolling it in, and I know I'm not gonna finish this by the end of the month. I mean, this is where we are now. That's the tiniest difference in lines that I made last month. Not sure how much you can see. So this is definitely not a product that will be finished by the end of the year, unfortunately, but you know, oh my god, whatever. There's always that one product, isn't there? And then the last product I still made progress on, and is the Fenty Matchstick in the shade Cinnamon with an S, not a C. I always point it out. It's my thing, clearly, but you know, important details. So this is technically, I think, like a highlighter stick. Oh my god, what's wrong with me? It's on my leggings, it's probably on my top. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? So, with this one, I did manage to make a new mark, but this is one of those products where it's supposedly a highlighter. As you can see, it's quite a dark shade, so I use it more as like a luminous bronzer, and just similarly to the Tom Ford cream blush, I quite like to put this on first, and then I can apply like a powder bronzer on top of it. But also, just because it's a drier formula, you can actually apply it on top of a powder. But the way I prefer using it is, rather than striping it on from the stick, I just take a brush, swirl it around on top, and then I can go on and blend it on my cheekbone. I just find that way it gives me more airbrushed and a much nicer application than if I go in from the stick and then try to blend it. I find that way sometimes it doesn't blend as smoothly, and then it can move my base under it, so I don't really like to do it that way. But using a brush first, swirling it around, and then blending it, it works perfectly. And I can use it either under or over powder, it works both ways. And I only made like a small progress, but I feel like you don't need a lot of product at one time for it to give you a really nice bronzed effect. So I'm not even sure if you can see the progress properly, just because I don't have like a thin enough pen. But when I put my product next to the previous line, there was definitely a little bit of a difference. So we'll see. I do think I can finish this by the end of the year, but obviously we'll have to see, because what I like to do with products that I like, if you remember when I used my Charlotte Tilbury cream bronzer stick, what I did, that once I went down to a level where the product was flat, I still liked to like scrape out the product that was actually in this like bit, because with stick products usually they go quite deep into this little like tunnel bit, or whatever you want to call it. I guess it's not a tunnel, but whatever that part is, because that's what keeps the product from snapping. So we'll see how much product actually is in there once we get to like a level where it doesn't stick out from the little container or whatever anymore. I hope that makes sense. But I'm pretty confident that we can finish this by the end of the year, and I feel like it's a beautiful product, even though technically it's not a cream bronzer, but you know, that's how it works for me. It came together in a set with like the Shady Biz mini bronzer. I think like my review of that kit and then like 3 lipsticks was like one of my first videos. It actually did quite well, surprisingly. I guess it was like a popular product back then. I can link it for you if you want. I feel like it's quite a bit different. But yeah, I can link it for you if you want. And then now we come to the exciting part where we can finally roll in something. So I was thinking of like what I want to roll in, and I feel like I have quite a few lip products already, quite a few cheek products, so I was not necessarily sure that that's what I want to do. But I still wanted to roll in a product where I can show you progress. So we're gonna go with this mini primer, and this is the Pure Correcting Primer Prep and Perfect Now, I only use it like once, I think, so I don't really have like a lot of idea of how it works and how it feels and all of that. It came either in a set or because I ordered in a few things when the Pure and Raw Beauty Christie collection came out. I always want to call her Raw Beauty, but that's not it. So yeah, that's when I got it. So it's getting quite old. I only opened it recently though, and I forgot about it again. So, you know, a primer I thought is a good way. It's something I can use every day, but also if I use this every day, it will give me a good idea of what it feels like on the skin. I also have quite a few primers, so I thought, you know what, that's part of my collection that I can actually work on. And I like a smoothing primer, which is, I'm pretty sure this is supposed to like smooth as well as color. Well, it says correcting, so I assume it means color correction. I'm not really sure. But as far as I remember, it was like quite a smoothing primer. That was a bit on the lid, so let's see. It comes out as a white cream and then you blend it in. Yeah, it feels like a typical like silicone-y kind of blurring primer, so I think we're gonna get on with this well. I'm not sure why I'm showing it to you. You're not gonna see anything, but that's what we're gonna roll in. So at the moment, this is full, and then hopefully by next month we can like start drawing some lines on it, but I don't think I should have a problem with finishing this by the end of the year. It only has 10 ml of product in there, but primer again is something that you can use every day. So I think, you know, this shouldn't be an issue. And then next month I can also report to you on how I actually feel like this works or what I think about it, because again, so far I used it once and I don't remember. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this update, even though I seem to be in a weird mood and I constantly seemed to be distracted by a super cute fluffy friend who's now falling asleep, of course, that I'm finishing. So I'm gonna go for now. If you enjoyed this update, please give it a thumbs up and please consider subscribing. If you enjoy, you know, project pens, product reviews, new makeup, or just using my old favorites, because that's another thing I quite like to do on this channel. You know, revisiting my old favorites, whether it's an eyeshadow palette or like a full face of older products or a full face of like project pen items. You know, just general beauty content. Feel free to stick around. I would love that, but for now I'm gonna go because I can blabber. So yeah, I hope you have a lovely day and bye-bye. Also, please check out the others. I'm gonna go now and do that as well and then edit this for you so it can go up. Alright, I'm going. Bye. I think Willow says hi too. Look at that cute face. Yeah, bye.